The Sisterhood of Light is a collective of divine feminine beings who have at one point incarnated onto the earth and have come together in a collective to support the elevation of the earth. We hold a prominent seat on the council at this time because the anchoring of the divine feminine energy is essential in creating greater balance on earth. The essential nature of collaboration, cooperation, community, compassion, all of these things are required for the earth to move forward into her higher states. We have been having many discussions with Teresa about the state of the world. We understand the great sadness and grief that is held for the imbalances in certain parts of your world. Know that they are seen and we are taking what actions we can as a guiding, as guiding wisdom keepers. We cannot circumvent free will. However, we can elevate consciousness. We can bring to the earth the energies and consciousness required to present opportunities for the individuals choosing to inflict the suffering and grief and sadness and pain, for them to change, grow and evolve, or to, and this is an option that can be considered, to self-select to leave the planet, to leave that as their legacy for learning. In each of you, there's birthing a great opportunity to move into deeper parts of yourself that are birthed from this divine place, from this divine feminine energy. Look to your communities. Do your communities reflect your values? Do your communities respond to your energy with great optimism and hope? To alleviate any suffering and to elevate the divine feminine energies of collaboration, cooperation, and community, one must step into the leadership position. And leadership does not mean you make all the decisions. It does not mean that you over caretake or take all responsibility for what is to occur for yourself and others. You certainly have self-responsibility, but that is where responsibility ends. Choosing to influence through who you are being. Be. That essential inner nature that essential inner nature. What do you choose? And when you think of what you have selected as your way of being, how does it make you feel? Are you excited? Does it bring up a welling of hope, optimism, and excitement for when you embody this? Others will entrain to you and move into this way of being themselves. And with repeated exposure, it anchors more deeply into your community. What can you do that does not blur the lines of your boundaries? What can you do that does not require over giving, over caretaking, over reaching that which you are responsible for? Slow down and attend to that which wants to be expressed through you. Mhm. It is good to hear from our sisters of light, for they indeed hold a prominent role in the evolution of the planet for the next 50 years or so in your Earth calendar time. This is the 99, our collective. And we wanted to step in to speak about more general information about where we are going. Things are getting hot, and it's not because of the summer. Things are getting hot because it is time to accelerate the process that has been anchored into the planet. And the councils, as a collective, have come together to agree that indeed it is time to alleviate suffering. And we are working behind the scenes with the individuals influencing these things and assuring you that we are taking action in ways that we can without circumventing free will. This is essential. We cannot do that. It is contractual, and free will helps us learn. It helps us understand why, when one soul is embodied in a human suit and has unfiltered emotions and thoughts and becomes a creator, right? A creator of their world. How and what influences. It helps us to understand where and how to assist. And this is both at the individual level and at the collective level. We are constantly learning. You are constantly teaching us. And we recognize that there is a great cry for more love, more joy and play, and the things that are not prevalent on the planet at the moment. So indeed, we are bringing in those energies. And in fact, in this coming months, the energies through the solstice and through the 888 Stargate, we will absolutely use these portals as gateways to bring in new energy codes to infuse the planet. And with this, we hope that it will facilitate enough change that there is an echo through the morphogenic fields of victimhood, suffering, sadness, grief, and loss, that they begin to diminish their influence on humanity as a whole. That is one of the overarching goals that we have, and why the energy that is coming into the planet has been so what is the word one would intense for the human. We are aware of some of the symptoms: exhaustion, emotional headaches, body aches, all of those things we are aware. And we ask that you open and allow and receive, as Teresa's teaching through manifestation, and you take a deep breath and let them move through you with grace and ease, rather than there's a solar flare, there's this, there's that, there's a solstice, and there's an eclipse, and all the things, all the ways in which we bring in the new energy codes. Greet it with delight. Now, this may not alleviate 100% of the challenges that one may encounter, but it certainly will allow for easier integration. And again, your choice. You can say, no, 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 I put up my shield. I want none of this. One doesn't recommend that. It doesn't serve your evolution. And certainly those listening know that they are invested in their evolution and in their greatest expression. In the coming years. And we will not look out 50 as the sisters did, but in the next year and a half, through the end of 2025 by your calendar, Earth will undergo transformations because humans are choosing this. They are saying yes. We no longer want to sustain the status quo. Yes, it no longer serves us to anchor in the belief systems that hold us to this narrow passageway. We unhook from these morphogenic fields and we broaden our path to allow for infinite possibilities, and we are willing to allow the interaction of our guides and souls in the universe so that we may receive the wisdom and counsel and information and opportunities and peoples and places and things that will expand our horizons. And how do you know if you are taking the right step on that expanded pathway? Simple. How does it feel? Does it feel good? Does it feel a little bit scary? A little bit of excitement? That is fine. Humans are infused with the fear of the unknown. And a little bit of unknown, when something has that added element of excitement, is optimal in your journey. Otherwise, you would stay exactly as you are today and not move. We picture you planting roots and stomping your feet and saying no, but that is not you. You feel that courage and that pull in your hearts, that desire for more, that desire to manifest the soul's expression in this human experience. As we say this, each of you is feeling an energy point activated. Pay attention, close your eyes, and identify it. What is that energy point that was just activated for you? Therein lies the clues for what wants to be expressed through you. Therein lies your personal portal to your soul and the wisdom of eternity that your soul holds for you. Now, will you say yes? Will you receive that wisdom? Will you allow it to infuse your human? And will you allow it to assist you, to inform you of that which wants to be expressed through you? This is a time of great transition. And we thank you. We honor you for showing up and being part, being, being, knowing that you will influence in ways great and small. And that is exactly what you are here to do. And we cede the floor to Eli. This is Eli of the Star Beings. And we come in with a short, brief message to continue to move forward. It is essential as we execute on the opportunities to shift how we transition our systems. Not only the systems that was shared by the 99 that are connected to the morphogenic field, but the systems of your planet. The ones that are broken and limping along, the ones that have greater visibility and understanding of how they do not work for everyone. These systems that you humans have created to control your world and make it safe have become usurped to be a tool of manipulation and control. And they are dissolving and breaking down. And as with anything that breaks down, there's a little bit of pain because change is hard, as the 99 mentioned. Anchor deeply into your being and understand what are your values. What do you value in your world? Hold your attention to those values, for your attention feeds the energy and creates an intention in the world that then allows for change. For it is at the collective level, yes, as the 99 and our sisters spoke of, there is individual evolution, but at the collective, who you are being and how you contribute with your thoughts and actions, your words and deeds have power. So how do you choose to apply your energy through your words and deeds? That is the question. And will you allow yourself, in the face of atrocities, in the face of suffering, in the face of injustice, to hold what you want to see instead of entraining to the suffering and feeding that? The dots have been connected. In the face of war and genocide and suffering and poverty and homelessness and lack of food and lack of health care and all of the systems that are breaking down, what do you hold? What is your vision for community as a collective? So we leave you with these words, because we each, the 99, the sisters, and us, the star beings, ask for your assistance. You are here for a reason. Harness and utilize every ounce of your power in support of what you want to see in the world. You may never touch any of those things at the physical level, but on the energetic level, we are one.